Hi everyone. Have you ever had something not quite work as you had intended? Maybe you were offering something to a colleague and you were really wanting it to be helpful, but something didn't quite work out in that way, and the other person that was in that exchange may have reacted in a way that you hadn't anticipated. As human beings, we are imperfect. And I think that as a concept, that may be easier to accept than when we are living it, than when we are feeling those moments of being imperfect. And it can be in the most obscure moments, right? Where to other people, it could be something that they may not even glance twice at. While for ourselves, we may be deeply, deeply caught in an inner story that is painful, that is challenging. And what do we do? Because I really believe that these moments reveal themselves more often than not. And whether or not we talk about them is another thing, right? But I do believe that it's part of our shared common humanity. It's part of our human experience that we all share, while really giving space to it, acknowledging what it feels like when we are going through a moment of really facing our own imperfections is very confronting. And while the word vulnerability has definitely become more recognised, especially with the wonderful work of Brene Brown and others, the living of those vulnerable moments is a whole nother ball game. It is the moment of feeling sick to your stomach. It is the moment of shedding a tear. It is the moment of feeling like you can't get anything right. It is the moment of wondering if you're even on the right track. It's the moment of thinking, well, it's too risky for me to do this again. There's so many other moments, so many other ways that we may look at it, so many other ways that we may feel it. And the feeling of these experiences, the embodied experience of being imperfect, is so vital for us to really recognise and honour within ourselves, without the temptation of moving forward with the story very quickly. Trying to be logical, trying to be balanced, trying to be calm. Right, well that equals that, and so this is now where I need to go. That makes the most sense, and yes, that would be the best for everybody. So before we feel the tendency and the want to fix the story and to make it fit, is to really recognise that our human experiences are both a thinking experience as well as an embodied experience, that there is absolutely more going on in our human system than just trying to make sense and construct a story that is helpful, hopefully, for ourselves and the other. And when we recognise the embodied experience, we may just really feel into the discomfort We may feel into the disappointment. We may feel into the shame, into the guilt, into the sadness. And in that moment, in those moments when we feel into it, and we sit with self-compassion around the natural emotion that's passing through us, we are really connecting to the other person in a way that is far beyond trying to move through the story. We can feel in to the other person as we feel into ourselves. That's the gift, I believe, in sharing these human growth moments, is that really in the other person we are always experiencing this reflection of each other at every moment. And when we can feel into that space of what it really holds for us without the need to explain, we are enabling our soul's growth in a way that will absolutely open up new paths. Thanks very much for spending this time with me, and may you have a magical workday every day.